RACI matrix for data science, from theory to template. Ever felt a project stall because no one knew who should move next? RACI makes roles crystal clear, who does what and when, so momentum never dies. It prevents blockers and rework by assigning decision rights up front, reducing "I thought you had it" moments. Data projects are messy and iterative. Experiments fail, data shifts, and priorities change. RACI handles that by defining ownership at each loop. Best of all, it scales. Start with a scrappy POC, then carry the same structure into production without reinventing process. Clear roles mean faster learning, cleaner handoffs, and smoother launches. Here's the quick decode. Responsible: the doers who execute the task, writing code, cleaning data, running experiments. Accountable: the single owner who signs off and answers for the result. No ambiguity, one final decision maker. Consulted: experts who provide input. It's two-way communication. You ask, they advise, you refine. Informed: stakeholders who aren't involved in the work but must be kept in the loop to avoid surprises. Simple rule: 1A, clear R's, thoughtful C's, and timely I's keep progress visible and decisions tight. Start by sketching your flow from discover right, pointing arrow deliver. Typical phases: define the problem and success metrics, secure and explore data, build and test the model, then deploy. Layer in quality and safety, QA on code and results, MLOps for pipelines and monitoring, and ethics checks for bias, privacy, and fairness. Be explicit about iteration. You'll loop from deploy back to data or model, and mark handoffs between teams. This map becomes your canvas for RACI, showing where decisions happen and who must be ready when. Design the matrix with roles first to keep it stable as teams change. Core roles: DS, Data Scientist; DE, Data Engineer; MLE, ML Engineer; PM, Product Manager; SME, Subject Matter Expert. Add supporting roles: QA, Legal, Security, DevOps. Don't forget the sponsor for funding and direction. Plus, support teams like Analytics or Help Desk. Capture responsibilities at the role level. Later, you can map names to roles per project. This keeps your RACI reusable, scalable, and easy to onboard new teammates. Create a grid. Rows equals tasks, columns equals roles. For each task, assign exactly one, accountable A, to own the outcome. Place responsible R where the work is done. Often multiple R's are fine if coordination is clear. Use consulted C to pull expert input at key decisions, and informed I to keep stakeholders updated. As you fill it, flag gaps, no A or no R, and overloads, one role holding too many A's. Resolve early to prevent delays, conflicting priorities, and shadow decision makers. Kick off with a reusable checklist. 1. Problem framing and success metrics. Define scope, constraints, and KPIs. Align on what good looks like. 2. Data access, prep, and governance. Request permissions, ingest data, document lineage, and ensure compliance. 3. Modeling, validation, and review. Experiment. Compare baselines. Run unbiased evaluations, and schedule peer review. 4. Deployment, monitoring, and rollback. Ship safely, set alerts and dashboards, and define a rollback path if drift or incidents occur. Assign R/ACI for each, so decisions are fast and auditable. Bake governance into your RACI. Tie key tasks to approval gates owned by the A. For example, launch readiness or ethics review. Version the matrix by phase, POC, pilot, production, so responsibilities evolve cleanly. After each sprint or release, update after retrospectives to capture lessons learned. Finally, publish where teams can see a shared doc or tracker, so stakeholders trust the process and can self-serve answers. Transparent governance reduces meetings, prevents surprise risks, and builds confidence with leadership. Don't let it stay theoretical. Pilot on a live project with real deadlines and constraints. Timebox a 30-minute RACI. Review to finalize roles before work starts. Fast, focused, and binding. Test with an incident scenario. Who decides to roll back? Who communicates to stakeholders? Adjust the matrix based on what breaks. Then iterate and standardize org-wide. Turn the winning version into a template, train teams, and bake it into kickoff checklists. The result: fewer stalls, faster delivery, stronger accountability,